Hi guys. Finally going to get around to doing the video response to 5 tarot decks I can't live without. And like everybody else, this is with the caveat that this could change at any time, and probably will, but for the moment, these are the 5 I'm going to go with because these have been with me and I have used them probably the most. And so the first and foremost I'm going to say is my Robin Wood. I've had this deck, oh gosh, this is, you know, the 1991, so I've had this one for a long time. The cards are even, I don't know if they're getting discolored, if they're starting to show some age. The borders aren't super white, and I don't know if the new ones are or if this one even was when I first got it. I don't remember now, but I've just always loved this deck so much. The colors and the illustrations. And I first saw this deck online back in, I'm not even sure if it was out yet or if somebody was just showing the art as it was coming along. And that's just the most beautiful King of Cups. But this was the card. I saw this and I about fell out of my chair and I thought, this is it. This is my deck. I have to have this. And I got it, and it has just been a total workhorse deck for me over the years. I know there's a lot of criticisms of it, you know, it's all lots of pretty blondes, like especially like the Wheel of Fortune card, if I can ever find it. I know it's in here somewhere. I haven't lost any of the cards. I just love it so much. This just was such an easy reader for me when I got it. It just, oh my God, it's in here somewhere. I know it is. Yeah, this is the card that everybody kind of was like, eh. Well, I shouldn't say everybody, but I saw a lot of criticisms of this card. But to each his own, I guess. I love this deck. So I'm thinking about getting a replacement, or not a replacement, but one of the new copies, because just in case anything ever happens to this deck. I mean, I'm pretty careful with my decks. I hang on to them for a really long time with no trouble. But things happen, you know, like that cat that sprayed one of my Thoth cards. Yeah. So second up is my venerable old Rider Waite that I bought in 1972 or 73, and as you can see, the box has seen better days. All the flaps are gone off the top. The little white book is sadly long gone. I've still got the 2 blank cards. Whoops. Oh yeah, it's still in the box. But this is the edition before it had any trademark on the side, so there's no US games everywhere. It's got Pixie's calligraphy, and it's that old papery cardstock. It's not all plasticky and coated. This deck has been around the world with me. I took it with me as I traveled the world in the Navy, and did a lot of readings with this deck, and it just feels good, you know. It's like this deck and I are one. I love some of my other versions of the Rider-Waite-Smith, but this is the one, if the house was on fire, this is the one I would grab. I'd still try to run back in to save the rest of the kids, but you know, that one first and foremost. And then I have to say, second edition Bohemian Gothic from Baba Studio. This is the one with the silver gilt edging, and I actually do already have I ordered 2 copies of this when it came out. I've still got all the little leaflets and everything that they stuck in with the deck. But I just love this deck. I know everybody's probably seen it already. It's, you know, been out for years, but oh my God, every time I go through it again, it's like I remember why I love it so much. Alex's crazy sense of humor. And these are all, you know, this is heavily based on things in and around Prague, which is where they were living at the time when this deck was created. Of course, I guess you guys all know they're back in Killarney, Ireland now. I'm not sure what precipitated the move, if they lost their visas for being in Czech Republic. I'm not really sure. I never asked. I don't think Karen ever said. Oh, I just love this deck so much. It's so gorgeous. And then the Temperance card in this one. Oh my God, Alex had so much fun playing with this. He put like goofy pictures in here when they were doing the mock-ups and stuff. Just some old lady chomping on a cigar or something. It was hilarious. I was hoping to find the Temperance card because I just love that one so much. I must have passed it somewhere in the world. I had this. I actually took a picture of this and used it as the wallpaper on my phone for a long time. It was gorgeous. Yeah, this was the only one I was like not so wild about. It was a little too Twilight for me. But they did change the image on the 3rd edition. Yeah. So anyway, there's that. I'm sorry, I'm really OCD about putting my decks away immediately, because otherwise they're gonna fall on the floor and I'll roll over them with the chair or something. So 2 left, and I'm gonna have to go with my Touchstone Tarot by Cat Black, because the art in this is just so amazing. Of course, it's got the beautiful gold gilt edging. But this deck is just phenomenal. And I can't even point to, okay, I love this one, but I was going to say I can't point to any particular card in this deck that I love more than others. Well, okay, maybe the High Priestess. I really like this deck. And I noticed I was in Becca's Friday night chat yesterday, and somebody, I forgot who it was saying they had heard through the grapevine that US Games has picked this up, and we'll be reprinting it. So don't quote me on that. That's just hearsay at this point, but I sure hope it's true. I sure hope people will get another chance to own this deck. US Games, if you're listening, please make it happen. And do a nice job with it. You know, the old card stock, the old papery card stock would be, oh God, I wish they would go back to that. Because it's held up. I mean, you saw my Rider-Waite from the early 70s, and despite hauling it around the world with me and subjecting it to all kinds of moves and climates and everything, that is so beautiful. You know, that cardstock holds up. It really does. So beautiful. And there's just, oh, whoops. No, wait a minute before I kill myself. Okay. Like, oh God, I hope these show up right. I hope I get the colors good on this. Look at that blue. It's just unbelievable. Oh, that's stupid. Let me turn off this light. I can never decide if I need it or not. The colors in this are just incredible. And everybody thinks the baby on the sun card, or on sun cards in general, not this one particularly, but everybody thinks they're creepy. I don't understand that. It never bothered me. I believe that's Mary Stewart. I mean, look at these colors. Oh, God. Too gorgeous. You know, it just, amazing, absolutely amazing deck. So yes, please, US Games, if you're not working on this, please do. It's everybody. I will definitely buy a backup copy of this one. This is the Kunadi edition, long out of print. That one went out of print really quickly, I think. I don't think it was around for very long. Excuse me for just a second, I gotta take a sip of tea. Okay, so fifth for this video at least, I have to go with my Tarot of Prague. This is the second edition when they had added the cold stamping to it. When did this one come out? 2016? I also have the large limited edition of this, but this is, I'm just showing the small one for now. But yeah, it's got the cold stamping, cold foil stamping. Okay, maybe we do need this light back. Kind of see it. But you guys know how these decks are, how Baba Studio does the cold foil. The golem. And again, you know, obviously it's all set in and around Prague with stories of Prague, which is of course near and dear to my heart, as that's where I sent my book. That's another reason I haven't been doing too many videos lately. I've been working on the sequel to the book, trying to get some writing done because it's taking forever. But the first one was set in Prague for most of it. So I'm just kind of a Prague freak. And I just love this moon card so much. And the star, look at this. So pretty. But I read with this one actually a lot, and I get great readings with this. Actually, I guess I can, you know, I don't know if the deck really has that much to do with, I just been reading for so long now, I can probably read with index cards with the word written on them, but so yeah, so those are my 5 picks for now. Yeah, so pretty. I thought about including the Baroque Bohemian Cats because I love that one too, and I don't know if you guys know, but they are actually in the process of making a new Bohemian Cats deck, and they're still working on costumes and settings and design and all that, so apparently it's going to be significantly different from the earlier versions, which is I can't wait for it. I wish they would reprint the Fantastic Menagerie, but I think the last I heard from Karen, there are no plans to redo that one, which is greatly unfortunate, but it is what it is. So anyway, there's my 5 for now. Now then what? Yeah, can't get them all in the frame. Okay, there we go. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll be able to get a couple more videos done later. So have a great weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks so much for watching, and please like and subscribe if you feel so inclined. Blessed be.